Well, this is a picture out of our airplane that we were on. That I took of the...
And this is Sugarloaf.
No, we're not there yet.
No, it's not.
That's his airplane. We're
just an
on
airplane.
going into Rio. Yeah, well, I know, but we haven't gotten there yet.
Calm down, Tim. We'll tell you when to say that.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
we're coming in. Now this is Sugarloaf Mountain.
Okay.
We're going you take the cable car up to it, to Sugarloaf Mountain.
Gotcha.
This was a trip that we had from the company that I worked for, Financial Service Corporation. This was our first vacation that we had with them. I not only qualified for this trip, I qualified for a Cadillac. Remember?
Yeah.
We got that 1971 yellow Cadillac.
Taking this from the cable car, going up to Sugarloaf Mountain.
Where was Sugarloaf Mountain?
It's
Rio
in
de Janeiro.
Yep.
In Brazil.
That's pretty, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Is that where the
That's where
cross?
the Christ is up there. They have a big statue.
And
of
that's
Christ
you,
with
isn't
his-
it?
Yes, with his arms open. Is Mount Corcovado.
They were showing the cable, I guess.
That's Sugarloaf Mountain there.
It's a strange name. Why they call it Sugarloaf? You
I
know?
guess because it's shaped like a loaf of bread. You
Hmm.
know, Sugarloaf. There he is.
That's myself.
That's Bill Kelly, Elizabeth Kelly, and Bud Stanley and his wife Betty.
Bud Stanley and his wife are on the left. Bill Kelly and his wife Elizabeth are on the right. And here we are. We're in Brazil, John.
Yeah. Beach along there.
We have like 4 or 5 tapes tied together on this reel. So we took quite a few pictures at different points while we were in Rio.
Beach down there is Ipanema. Have you heard that song, Girl from Ipanema?
Yeah, remember we went to a restaurant where that was popular at the time.
See how the sidewalk,
Now we're heading, I guess, to this next place on number 2.
Which is the
there.
Christ.
yeah. That we're going up to the mountain there, Corcovado. That's the Christ up there.
Yeah, there's the
Statue.
Christ, yeah.
He's facing the sea, welcoming the ships in. Supposed to be protecting them.
This was quite a beginning for us with FFC, going on a nice trip like this.
It was a long trip. Remember, we stopped at Caracas to refuel.
Prudential, we used to go for 2 or 3 days and felt lucky we got that.
Walking up to the top of this mountain.
There it is. What did you call that, Tim?
Is this called the Christ?
Just the
It's
Christ?
on top of Mount Corcovado.
Corcovado. It's pretty impressive scenery, Tim.
Mm-hmm. Looks like you're pretty high up, aren't you?
Yeah.
Real high.
The camera took a pretty good picture, didn't it? Well, in 1971, that was 30 years ago, I was 46 years old. So you had to be what, Joan?
And I was 39.
39?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look at her. She's waiting for me, Tim. She says, come on, big boy.
There he is, that green outfit
Oh,
on.
we got somebody taking a picture for us. It's right below the statue. Oh, that thing fall on you, Tim, and crush you, and
I remember I was scared to death up there. I was hanging on the side. Everybody said, "Oh, come on over, look over at the scenery." No way.
Yeah.
I went down from here.
that was a nice trip.
Yeah, it was a nice trip. See how far up we were?
Mm-hmm.
And people were walking over the side so they could look down at the scenery. I think I have vertigo. You know,
Most people do.
it's pretty American. It was that waterfall. I think that was what's down the way when we were going up to that Petropolis.
I don't remember.
That's where we got that.
Pretty though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's where we got on that trip. Is where we got that pottery.
Yeah, see, you're right behind that.
Hmm.
You're right behind the water.
Yeah.
You can walk underneath it there, I think.
Live here.
Here it comes to the next tape.
Oh, yeah,
What's it say?
Cascade.
Cascade.
Yeah. That's in the mountains as we were going up to that
There I am.
Petropolis. In fact, we stopped along the road. They had banana trees growing. They took off little bitty bananas.
Where it was.
This was up there on the way out. We were going to Petropolis, which I think at that time was the
Since you're leaving Rio right
yeah. Well, we took the side trip. Up
Yeah, that's
there,
right. We did take a
which
side.
was the capital at that time of Brazil. I don't know if it still is or not.
I remember we were on that.
We took that bus up there the
Yeah,
hills,
it was
and
kinda
then and
scary.
remember those banana trees that were growing along the side was miniature bananas, and they were taking them off and giving them to people. And then when we got up the top, they had a bar up there. They were making
It's a good
banana
picture of you,
daiquiris.
Joan.
Yeah, I was like,
Good underneath it. Isn't that where we got that pottery stuff?
yeah. We carried it all the way back on the plane. You know that thing
now. Oh,
that
the
I,
fruit, that salad dish?
yeah, that salad
Yeah.
dish, and then that one that you saw on there where we use it for a cake stand, but it got broken.
Where are we now? Car upside down?
No, yeah, we're down in Rio again, and they drove like crazy people down there, and they had all those little Volkswagens, and that Volkswagen, there was an accident, just turned it right over, upside down.
Looks like there you are in
Yeah.
the distance.
Beach was nice there too. Down there in February, that's their summer, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's summertime down there. If you notice on the beach there, a bunch of nets that they used to play volleyball and soccer on there.
There's Bud Stanley.
Yeah, that's the thing you stuffed up the fireplace.
Oh,
One of those things. We brought some of those back. We brought those back. We brought back some of those. Remember those kites? With those cloth kites.
we did.
Yeah. We couldn't bring too much back because you know the plane you can't.
It's like you're at the airport or something. No?
They were getting ready to go to the airport.
Who was that?
That was a guy that was that blonde woman's wife. That they were from the southern part of the state. Remember? She brought back a bunch of pottery too. Signs. It's all in Portuguese. They speak Portuguese down there, which is similar to Spanish.
Looks like you're taking it from the bus, I guess, huh?
Yeah. Bus room. See, they had a bunch of those buildings down there where they started building them, and then the interest rates got so high that they couldn't finish them, so they look like they're bombed out. We went up on top of one of them. They had a real nice restaurant on top of it. The rest of it was all in the process of being built, and they just stopped. There's those bananas I was talking about.
Inflation was a big factor in those countries. They're sky high. Is that our plane?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take a picture from the plane now. That's a long flight.
Oh yeah. Real
You
long.
can imagine.
They're taking off now.
We were
going
taking
on.
off. And we're going up. It's amazing.
You noticed in most of these foreign countries, they really don't have terminals. They pull the plane down, and then they either have you disembark and get on a bus to go up there, or you walk.
Yep.
Yeah, they don't have. They may now, but they didn't then. Have terminals where they bring you right up to get
Yeah.
off the plane.
Remember on flying over there, we saw the sun coming up?
Yeah, that was in Caracas when we just took off from Caracas after they refueled us, and you could look out and you could see the sun.
No, coming up.
Yeah, we flew over the jungle, and I thought, well, I hope this plane makes it. You know, that Brazilian jungle, rainforest.
Well, we're above the clouds now. Now we're back home.
Back home. There's Tim.
You're not younger.
There, that old rug we had when we first
It's
moved in.
1971. How old were you,
Yeah.
Tim? 6?
I used to have to get down and sew that thing up all the time. It was always coming apart.
Who's that? That's you?
No.
That's me.
What are you doing messing with that thing, Tim?
I got one that necklace
Why'd
on.
you
I
do
brought
that?
back.
Yep.
That's all blurred.
Why did you do that?
What's that?
It's Toad.
Oh, that's that toad. Oh, Toady. Take a picture of him. That's the one we took down to the vet. He gave it a shot. He wasn't eating. He gave it a shot.